So this crazy activist judge wants to deny the Supreme Court, and President Trump just continues on business as usual. Like the video right here. Make sure you follow for more updates and check this one out.
If you're wondering why the Trump administration is so anxious to deport violent illegal aliens so quickly, you should just look at this one federal district judge in Massachusetts named Brian Murphy. Monday, the Supreme Court issued a ruling which basically stayed a preliminary injunction that Murphy had issued. And that injunction had kept the Trump folks from deporting migrants to countries that they didn't come from without sufficient time for an appeal. That should have been a green light for the Trump people to deport these 8 migrants who happen to be held on a naval base in Djibouti, even though only 7 of the 8 actually come from other countries besides South Sudan. But what happened is after the ruling, Murphy basically stuck up his middle finger at the Supreme Court and said, nope, still can't deport them. He said that he issued another ruling, a separate ruling that the Supreme Court didn't address. And that was just, clearly a legalistic stalling tactic.
Hell.
It's symbolic of the way the left tries to get its way through the courts if it can't get its way democratically. In the case of the migrants, by the way, you remember that Trump ran on a promise to deport violent illegal immigrants, and he won the election decisively. And it's bizarre that the left is trying to keep these people in the country, but they are, and they're doing it by trying to use the courts. And by the way, in this case, the 8 men who are being held in Djibouti, these are people who were convicted of murder, assaulting, robbery, arson, a whole list of other crimes. And it's true that South Sudan is unstable, but that's the only country that was willing to take these people. And the only alternative is to keep them here and place Americans at risk. But voters don't like lawfare. They voted for Trump despite the criminal and civil charges filed against them. And the left really, if it cares about democracy, it really shouldn't be using the courts to try to stop Trump's agenda, unless it's absolutely clearly unconstitutional. But that's not their actual motivation in most cases.